Hello. How you all doing? Have you all had enough time? I've got an assortment of drinks at this point. My goodness. I've just got some plain Pepsi. I've got a cup of tea. I've got a Godfather. I've got iced coffee. Look, we're throwing everything into this. This is just a chaotic brew. I don't even know what kind of Aavak is going to come out of the other side of this tunnel. It's going to be an experience, chat. What's a Godfather? Whiskey, amaretto, and Pepsi. Completely forgot the streams running in the background. All right, let's have a look. What is the distribution of believers then? Let's find out. Grayscale Aavak coming right up. We've got 28% of you believe I'm going to make it to see the fourth sunrise, and 72% of you believe that I won't. If the Pink Doubters win, they will get 33.5k of the Blue Believers' winnings. Or rather, of their overall money. However, if the Blue Believers win, 85.1 thousand Dapper Ducats is going to be theirs. I'll do my best, Blue Believers. I'll do my very best. To wreck, to ruin at the Red Dawn. Gandalf shows up on the fourth dawn. You can make... we'll just hear the clomping of the Rohirrim coming down the hill. It's not much of a Helm's Deep wall, though, I'm going to be honest. Right, okay. Time for us to get into Night 5. Right. Now, herein is the problem that we have. Trying to pick out which side to place my... I'm going to put... Right, okay, my warrior... It's really 50-50 on where I put my warrior, basically. Does my warrior go on this side or t'other? I'm going to put my warrior there. We can have my archer there as well, because honestly, it seems... Well, no, my mage and my warrior are a good combo because of the buff. I think that's generally going to be the best option that we have. Can I heal the summon circle? I believe that you... you know what? You probably can repair the summon circle, but I've never thought to. I've never even thought to check. But you're probably right. It's probably a building that you can heal. Though that being said, part of the reason why the summon circle is weakened is because one of the mages is dead. So I'm not sure. You know, I'm not actually sure that it is possible. I think I might actually just shimmy my mage over here a little bit. Hedge my bets. Alright. Dumping all my ducats into doubting would not have returned the ducats I lost that round. So the donation train continues. Oh, when you get it in, you can buy new mages if they die. Ah, okay. So yeah, I probably can't repair that then. Alright. Wish me luck, chat. Well, wish me luck, Blue Believers. I guess the Pink Doubters are allowed to wish me bad luck, considering, you know, what's on the line for them. Okay. I laugh at your pitiful attacks. Well, I mean, I don't, but my warrior laughs at your pitiful attacks. Pitiful they are. Okay, first and foremost, let's get rid of you. And indeed you. I would very much like for you not to be there anymore. Have you got any dodge? Yeah, you've got... No, you've got no dodge. You do, but let's just reduce my ability to miss, shall we? Good hit. Very solid blow. You guys are going to be upon us in a moment. You're a massive pain in my side anyway. So let's just remove you. Okay. Now, how are we going to proceed with this? I would like to bounce up there if I could and through. I could go straight up. Okay. See what we can do. I'm not banking for a double cast this time. I don't think that's necessarily my best play right anymore. Right. Straight through, please. Plop. One up. Thank you. Straight through. Hopefully killing blows on both. Perfect. Absolutely marvelous. My outfit's full of guts now. Gross. I don't know. I wouldn't mind my outfit being full of guts. I mean, depending on the guts you're talking about. I wouldn't mind it being full of Griffith either. Right. Next up. Let's get rid of you. Okay, maybe not get ridding, but that's fine. Really, you scoundrel, you made me miss. Okay. You two are still going to be a problem for me. I've got no ability to attack anymore, but it's fine. I can just... well, actually, let's shimmy all the way down, because we're probably going to have a lot of nastiness coming out of that mist. Same with you. Shimmy all the way down. Oh, a berserk joke. Aavak is even more dapper than I first thought. Yeah. Every time I make a berserk joke, though, I feel a little bit sad. Really sad, actually. Damn it. There's a tiny part of me that does wonder if the last panel in the manga, where it spoke about Guts having come to the end of his journey, was some sort of, you know, acute self-awareness on the author's part. Dapper rips in chat, please. Let's drop a whole lot of ouch. There we are, thank you. I need you to be gone. You're not moving much, that's fine. A lot of you can move very far, though, which is not fine. Please don't dodge. Please also be dead. Now then, let's go for a lot of kills here. Good enough. I would like to now clean a way through here if I could. I'm not going to be able to kill with that blow, sadly. That is a kill. There would be a kill on the next one too. That's all. Well, that's a maybe kill, which is the problem. Kill. Kill. Oh, badness and sadness. Okay, well, you know what? I can still make this work. All the way through. You are close enough to death. Still got some movement here. I could still drop 2 action points on you if I wanted. You're not close enough for me to execute. Sadly, otherwise I would go for another pass through there. I think a multi-hit to just do a bit of damage to a lot of you would be a better call right now. Because that is going to affect your ability to get into the city and to cause panic. Right, need you to back out. A little bit more. Okay, we're good right now. You can reach me, so I'm going to need to pull back. And how are we doing down here? That's a problem. Got quite a few that are going to be able to get into the city, and I'm not easily going to be able to deal with all of them. Let's move across. Okay. We're not even halfway through the night yet, peeps. This is going to be a long one. That's right. Keep the archers occupied. Oh, too late. Okay, we've lost our ability to hold that side easily. You're already slowed, so you're not too much of a concern. I do need to remove you guys, though. You're a big concern. There's a lot of armor here. One, two, three, 4, possibly, but you would not be stopped, which is a big issue for me. I could buff you so that you could get a hit in, but you're not going to really stop him. Nevertheless, let's start applying damage. We've got our plan of action. I'm not worrying about you as much. I should worry about you a little bit, but let's just remove this panic. Shame. Right. I need a boost. I need you to not dodge this in any capacity. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a glorious hit. Okay, that has greatly reduced the panic potential now. And other than you, no one can really get too close. But we are going to start having issues. Okay. Now I've got a gap over there, which is good. I could bounce through. That's a tricky one, but I think we might be able to do it. Let's go. All or nothing. Unfortunate. Okay. Through. We are not doing the sorts of damage that I need to be doing. It is ultra sad. Okay. Through again. The issue here is I need to apply an awful lot of damage here. Aha. This is the advantage of having 2 wands. Getting through you is going to be really tough for me. But see, I'm not going to do enough damage there. Instead, drop it. Now, can you get through? You can. Good. Now, this is a very ballsy play. We are going all in on this one because I'm going to have no potential to slow damage down once this pulls off. But we've got 1 maybe kill, 1 definite kill, and a lot of damage on you. Oh. Yes. Okay. We've got a moderate amount of panic still due to be popped in. Again, this comes down to my philosophy, all right? On the whole thing of take the shot every time you get the chance to take the shot. Because if you just assume you're going to fail and don't bother, then you're guaranteed to lose. But if you go for it, even if you suspect that you won't win, you might surprise yourself sometimes. Alright, draw back a little bit. Who else can get close? You can get reasonably close. We are now out range of anyone, but though we do have a problem of potential hits from archers. So I would like you to really absorb those incoming archer hits if you can. Yeah, you miss every shot you don't take. Now, to be fair, we may still lose. I mean, we've got a lot of the night yet to go. Well, I'm going to make them fight for it. I'm just going to hand them a win. Let's get that over there. Slow down that entire group, please. Good shot. It's okay. You won't need to. Can I get you out of there? Yes, I can. Good. Can I get you out of there? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. That's a clean kill. 1, 2. Maybe a kill. Definitely a kill. 3, 4, 5 maybe? No, go for... Okay. Okay, not the best application of force, but it'll do. Okay, I need to get through you. Good enough. Thank you. How many hit points have you got? You've got too many for me to be able to pull an execute off. But I can get an execute here, so please do. How many hit points have you got? You got 10. How many have you got? 41. Okay, too many. Got a bunch of executes here. How many have you got? You got 4. Okay. Execute. 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 I need some more movement. Got 2 attacks. Probably take both of you out for the... that would be more useful to me than taking you out. You've got an execute there. Execute. Dash. No more moves. Need more movement? Diolch yn fawr. Dash through. Need more movement. Can we make it? Ah! Denied! Most vexing. Should have gone for the kill instead of the movement there. That was my bad. Okay. Well, at least pump your block. Can anyone get to us down here? I should have gone for the kill. That would have removed the potential panic. That was a silly mistake on my part. Also, being there is a bit of an itch because you're going to be hit by 1, 2 people. No one else can get... Oh, no. 3 people, potentially. But you've got... How much armor? 57 armor. You've got 24 block. I think you're probably going to be okay. We have got an issue. A mounting one. Health is a resource, yes. Okay. Well, you know, panic is a thing. It's getting dangerous down here now. I'm managing to slow them up there enough with my archer. Well done. You dodged, actually, a couple of the hits. Well bloody done. Well, they are now slowed. At this point, I really do need you to not be alive. Need an initial hit. Okay, we can't pull off a second one of those. A shame, to be sure, but it's fine for now. Don't have enough damage to get through there. Need to weaken you first. In. And again. And again. My mana is almost depleted. It's fine. If you're still alive, then you're winning right now. I've got 2 left. I can drop mana bolts. But you are going to be a problem. Can I get over there to stop you being a problem? Not easily. And yet, I feel that I must. Okay. Got a lot of enemies that can get through there. Drop the hammer. We've got... Not a lot of our enemies can get anywhere near the crystal from this side. The crystal is now my utmost priority. Let's go. I don't have enough points to get over there. Both of you will be able to take it out. Buff. Destroy. Body block. We're down to the most desperate of tactics now. We are, however, down to the last enemies as well. We've just got to clean up what's here. Let's give this enemy a target. It doesn't matter who he goes for. On the off chance that the AI is dumb enough, right? On the off chance we're going to move back. Either way, someone's going to tank a hit. So the outcome's here. 1, it attacks my warrior. Great. 2, it attacks my archer. Okay. 3, it recognizes that it can try and path around my archer, so it tries, but it runs out of movement points there and can't attack anyone but the ruin. We're gonna try and count on that. And turn. Oh. Who? Oh, it'll be you. My bad. I was ultra dumb. There we go. Oh no, they stopped. They stopped to attack my warrior. We're learning things about the AI here. You can, by the way, 100% damage your own buildings. So just try and avoid that. No dodging. All the way through. What? How vexing. Alright. Got enough movement to do this. Still got 3. If I use 1 there, pass through, 1, 2. Yeah, I've still got enough. And then pull off the execute. Okay. Got a lot of nastiness coming our way, but we can hold. My mage, on the other hand, is in a bit of a rough spot, I'm not going to lie. Took me too many hits. Okay. I'm going to shimmy up. Nicely done. Really? Please stop. It hurts. Alright, let's continue the assault. Actually, that one, you're already slowed, but you're going to be within range of doing some damage to some buildings I don't want you to damage. Nevertheless, let's try and... I don't need dodges right now. My magic is weakening. It's fine, you got a mana pot. You are within execution range now. So if needs be, my warrior can do that. But you hit like a truck full of trucks. You can't get to the... Well, so that's fine. You may lose... Oh, shot, though. Oh, that's going to suck. But, oh well. Alright, down to 35 enemies left. That's a big loss for us. That is legitimately a nasty loss. Please and indeed, thank you. Indeed. Sure, take him out. Take him out. Got 1 and 2 potential kills. Okay, well, it didn't go amazingly, but it's also not terrible. Can I take you out? No. I can take you out there. Take you out as well. I do need to wipe to clean up around here. Let's get in. And down. Right, let's get a boost. Execute. Straight up attack. Right, try and spread out your damage now to kill as many enemies as possible. Can't get a kill there. Can get a kill here. Oh, annoying. Right, time for... Well, actually, I'm not sure yet that I want to use those abilities. How far can you guys move? You can move reasonably far. Still not a kill. It is a kill there, though. You can barely move at this point. Oh, vexing. Ultra vexing. Right, we are going to need this, so may as well use it now. Next turn is going to need it. Can you get over to me? No. Can you get over? Kind of. A few people can get to my warrior, but no one can actually get on the other side. So I'm still only going to have to deal with 2 people. 20 enemies left. Okay. Danger mode engaged. Need no dodging from you. And death. I'm going to need pretty much the same thing over here, actually. You can't reach it. It's fine. Sure, let's eliminate them. Or at least hurt them very badly. Actually, body block. Good. Okay, first move. I'm not going to be able to deal with you completely. It's annoying. Could I get a bit of backup? Actually, we'll use this as the backup. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a kill there. I would rather dole out more damage to slow enemies down. Yeah, there we go. Right, you should now be able to finish this off. 1 and done. Perfect. You might be killable at this point for me. You're definitely in the killable range because based only on the amount of I've moved. But I would be exposed. Can't get good sight on him. There's a possible kill. Would further slow you down. You're not too much of a threat to me, so we'll go for this one. Okay. Can anyone reach my mage now? No, pretty much everyone who is a threat has been slowed. Okay, well in that case, let's give you a boost. And you can kill another one. There we go. Are you within... No, you're not within execute range. That's a shame. Would have been rather good. Okay. Okay, that's it for that turn. Is it a turn timer, or does he have to kill all enemies? I have to kill all enemies. Also, can I just say how nice it is? Like, I'm not one to brag or to boast or to rub anyone's faces in anything, really, but I must confess that there is a certain degree of happy feelings knowing that 72% of the people who predicted it all are about to lose a lot of dapper ducats because they didn't predict that I would win. Not that I'm trying to rub anyone's faces in it, but I'm just saying, it just feels of happy, you know? I love how much damage you can block. Oh my lord. It's almost illegal how well you can handle that. Okay. First and foremost, actually, you're probably dealt with. So let's go over here instead. I would like you to not be alive anymore. Like you know what? Let me move up. I would like you to not be alive anymore. I would like you to not be alive anymore. I've got one left. Can I catch anyone? No. Well, actually, I can try. Feels good. All right, let's finish these lots. Plomp and plomp. I mean, granted, there's not much of a bloody town left, but we made it to day 4. Whew. We lost 9 HP in that fight. And again, this is with a fresh save. I have newbie gear and only newbie gear. Not too bad. Yeah, the Blue Believers are getting a payday on this one. Choose outcome. And there you go, Blue Believers. Enjoy the spoils of victory. We won, but at what cost? That was an absolute Pyrrhic victory. Or Pyrrhic victory, rather. Take my money and go. Right, okay. Well, we managed to hit level 5. Not bad. Adrian's getting crazy kills. They are getting nasty now. Yeah, well. Sadly. Sadly, yes, I know. It was tough, but we made it. We did. We did make it. Not bad. Adrian is quite happy, it's true. There's not much of a town left, though, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, then. You give him more dodge. It's a 10% extra dodge rate. That is actually kind of bonkers. I mean, let's be honest now. The best form of defense is not being where the attack lands. Then after that comes all of the various ways of deflecting or absorbing the attack. But the best form of defense, as Mr. Miyagi once said, no get hit. .5D chess move level tactics right there. No get hit. I turned 3.8k into 13k through faith in the great Aavak. What? I'm very glad that I have managed to swell your dapper coffers there, Dark Delini. The secret to immortality? Don't die. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but we're going to go with dodge. That's an obvious one. Daily mana regen is nice, but nothing really jumping out here. Maybe there's something for more armor, but I could reroll. Let's reroll. It was a good reroll. Yeah, we'll take daily health regen from 11 to 26. Oh my lord, the armor that we're going to have. We've got 68 armor. That's a full hit from some of the chonky boys. The secret to flying, jump at the ground and miss. Alright, confident. While at full health, plus 50% reliability. I mean, between those two, that would actually become really nice. Armor Master, the potential move point penalty from wearing a body armor is reduced by 1. Play dead. Upon dying, this hero will return from the grave during the next day's production phase. No. Critical power, but less damage. Deadeye. Magic fuel. Magic damage is increased by 50% of the hero's current mana. Thrifty. The first mana consuming skill used during the turn costs -1 mana. Ooh. We are now talking. Typically I use 1 mana consuming ability a turn on Adrian. And it only costs 1 mana. Patient can store a few unused action points, max 1, and move points, max 2 for the next one. Oh, that's actually quite good. Trapper. Any trap around diagonals concluded. The hero, at the end of the turn, regenerates 1 use. There are traps in this game. Wait to spoil it for me. Damn it. But that is actually quite cool. I like the idea of there being traps in the game. How are you doing, Omega Jinx? The game spoiled. It's a yeah. I know the game should be sent to Jeff jail. Frankly, my lord. Naughty game is naughty. Sebastian Almoon just redeemed a Jeff jail bypass. Well done, well done. You got the game out of Jeff jail. I approve. Okay, well, I think the obvious one here is Thrifty. That is going to be crazy good for my tactics. Okay, Matthew. Nothing really jumping out here. I'm gonna re-roll. Really nothing there either. Though that being said, armor up to 18 is actually kind of bonkers, I'm going to be honest. Oh, we're going to reroll again. Oh well, physical damage. We don't do physical damage, but I'm not planning on being hit with my archer, you know? So the armor doesn't really help. Critical power maybe? Accuracy is a definite yeah. Now, I never have action points left, so there's no point in that one. However, mana, again, Thrifty would be good. Thrifty reliability when at full health. Actually, in combination, these two would become stupidly powerful. Yeah, we're going to grab Thrifty, though. Finally, Adrian. Oh, Adrian, you've been holding up this team so hard. Mostly with the ability to buff... to buff Adrian. Adrian is buffing Adrian. In my head, they're twins. One was a warrior, one was a mage. Ah, typical D&D story. One was a strong arm, one was a big brain. Ah, it's basically Naruto and Sasuke. One a master of tactics and molding chakra. The other just had a ridiculously indefatigable well of energy and could punch things many times because they just lots of him. We're gonna go with magic damage for obvious reasons. Daily mana regen is really nice, but no. Resistance reduction though. We haven't really seen anything with resistance reduction, though. Accuracy? Sure, actually. Yeah, because they are dodging a little bit. Dragonlance? I haven't read Dragonlance, sadly. It's on my list. It's about 6 books down. Or 6 series down. I'm slowly creeping ever closer. Well, I mean, this one's just a flat-out obvious one. For my mage. Alright. Build new structures. Oh, that's optimistic. I could build a shop so I can buy more stuff. No, instead, I would really like to repair. No, we can't. I tried. It's just not. It's not a thing I can do. Much sad. Ultra sad. Now there is one thing that I could do here. Now it's a bit of an interesting tactic. Is I could put a building here to absorb hits from the enemy without having to use building materials. You see where I'm going with this? Because I've got plenty of buildings down here to absorb hits from the enemy. but not so many over here.